more gain, no more setup. Just get to the good shit.
All right, just going through this bike. I got it here. I'm at Harmon Canyon for its maiden voyage. Just aired up the tires. They are running tubes right now, which I'm going to keep for now, but this bike, even though it's supposedly used, look at the brake rotors. This thing has never been ridden. There's no way. This must have been like a display model or something. I mean, it's got a few scratches here, but other than that, man, this thing is, it's cherry. All right, it's maiden voyage. I'm a little nervous. I put a little air in here. I got 30% sag. Set up the air on these forks. They're about 20% sag. So yeah, these new Bontrager tires too, they're a lot better than they used to be. That's for sure. All right, so what do you think about the bars? My wife hates them. She hates that clash. Let me know in the comments. All right, the Trek Slash Harmon Canyon, bringing a gun to a knife fight. Basically, 170 travel front and rear. This bike is crazy. Brakes are not even broken in yet, so I'm gonna have to bed the brakes. I just kind of ballparked the suspension settings because I don't know, man, this bike has a lot of travel. Like, it moves a lot. Bluetooth shifting, super quiet. All right, here we go, first dirt. This is a extra large frame. It is a big bike. I'm surprised how big it feels, but that's what I like. I like big bikes, and I cannot lie, but it's kind of weird, the suspension travel in the rear. It's so much that when I go into a wheelie, you can just feel that suspension just really soaking it up. So, something I'll have to get used to. Look at that red color. Ruby, that's her name. Named her last night. Beautiful color. And I'm usually not a fan of red. I like blues and blacks. But yeah, this red it pops. All right, here we are. Not too many people here. Doesn't look like it, at least. Gotta have bills here. Don't want to get screamed at. All right. Besides that bell, this bike is virtually silent. Free wheel's really quiet. That transmission shifting is super crisp and solid. Feels really stout. Once again, I apologize about that bell, but this place is notorious for Karens. There we go, first downhill. Oh my gosh. This bike is poppy. Super poppy. I barely even pulled up on that. Just sent me up in the air. These brakes, so need a break in bad. They're super. Just no bite to them yet. We'll break them in. Check out that little gopher snake. What's up, buddy? Oh wow. Little dude is cold. I'll let him go. Get him off the trail. Here we go. Nice. One thing I didn't take into account setting this up was seat height. This could come up just a hair, and the position of the seat, yeah, it's a little weird, but all these things I'm learning. I really like this shifting pod. I have the different style on my Trek rail, but I'm really liking this one. This one is super comfortable, super easy to reach. Oh man, Beautiful. Oh my gosh. This thing just eats up the bumps. Man. She's a keeper. Yeah, that back brake needs to be broken in. All right. She's agile for a big old beast. Just that back brake needs some adjustment. All right, so I moved the belt to the back under my seat so you can kind of hear this bike, hopefully. One complaint, not really a complaint from the reviews I've saw, drivetrain noise, and you can hear it running through all those pulleys, idler pulleys, stuff like that. Another complaint with a few was drop chain issues. So hopefully that's been sorted out. But we'll find out. We'll find out. See what this thing does. But otherwise, this bike is solid. Back brake though, a little concerned because it's having. I should have broke it in before I got here. Front's fine. The back one is a little spongy. It's not locking up yet. So I'll have to watch my cornering with that thing. I'll keep dragging it right now. It's getting better. But yeah, let's listen to the bike. Here's the shifting. No more knock block on this bike. It does have an adjustable head angle, I believe 1 degree. I think right now it's sitting at 63.5 degrees, which is super slack. And I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna mess with that just yet. Yeah, this bike has a lot of features. Stuff I have not experienced yet. It's not a bad climber. Seat could go up, like I said. But yeah, for a bike with 170 travel, front rear, not too shabby. And it's a mullet, 29 front, 27.5 rear. All right, so this Vivid shock comes with a soft or firm switch. I got it on firm right now for climbing. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, here we go. Almost feels like a hardtail now. Much better for climbing. Beautiful. Wow. Just little things like that. I can feel this bike's gonna tear it up on the downhill. All right, so thoughts on these bars on this bike. Wife, like I said, absolutely can't stand them. She's like, you're ruining the look of that bike. So I told her the bars that came with this bike, they're flat and they have a 35mm clamping section. And I really wanted to put some risers on. So I threw these back on with an older stem off my trek rail with a 31.8 clamp. Is that coyotes or kids? But anyway, she's like, just buy some black, flat black riser bars. So I got her okay there. I'll probably get some 1-up carbon. Those things are sick. But I like the 50mm rise. It's a comfortable bike. It feels like you're inside the bike versus sitting on top of it with the traditional cross-country style little bars. I don't like those. So anyway, we're at the top. She climbs fairly fine. Not the best, but once I locked out that rear suspension, that reminds me, gotta unlock it, open. She's got some dust on her now, finally. I didn't even lube the chain. That's that factory grease or whatever's on the chain. I was kind of in a hurry. Went over the bike real quick, checked everything, made sure it's tight, made sure air in the shocks were decent, aired up the tires. I think I did 20 front, 22 rear. They do have tubes. I will change those in the future to tubeless. They are tubeless ready. I just got to add sealant basically. But yeah, now it's time to take her downhill, and that back brake, a little concerned because it's super spongy. And I don't think this only changes the reach. I don't want to mess with that right now. So anyway, whew, big bike, big extra large Trek Slash Ruby. All right, forks open. Let's see where that suspension ride's at, and let's go. Bells on, bells and whistles. Here we go. Yeah, see, I got the brake all the way to the bar. That's not cool. Quail. Both brakes are they need to be broken in really bad. So this is where I stamped my frame on my other bike. Right here. Thanks. Just me. I'm just totally taking it easy. This back brake is doing nothing. Needs adjustment. Oh man, this bike is awesome though. Super quiet. Just planted feeling. Once I get that brake issue sorted out. Big bike. I'm not even pedaling, I'm just coasting. Get the feel for it. Ooh, fucking dog shit. Come on, pick that up. Yeah, let me show you real quick. So there's the front brake. And here's the rear. I mean, look at that. Something going on there. And it's not biting that rear rotor hardly at all. A little sketch. Front feels a little stiff. I might have too much air in the front fork, but it's all good. Minor tweak. Oh shit, back brake is gone. Look at that. Look, I'm squeezing it all the way. Okay. Something there. Something wrong. No back brake. That's all right. Shakedown run. See what she needs. But all in all, damn, this bike is great. Super agile for a big bike. Plenty of travel. All right, that's gonna be it, I guess. Thanks for watching. I'll go home, check out that brake issue, because look, I'm gonna fully lay on that rear brake. It's hardly doing anything at all, so. Never been a fan of SRAM brakes, never. I had codes before in the past, riding places like Simi Valley, Rocky Peak. Just, the brakes would totally fade to nothing. Just, I don't like code brakes, or SRAM brakes. I've heard the Mavens are good, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Stay stoked. Stay tuned for more riding reviews on this bike once I dial it in. And please hit that subscribe button. I'm almost at 3,000. I think 16 away. So I'd appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. All right, cool. Ring my bell for these people.
I am on the right if I look that way.
No, you're not. All right, so super fun, playful bike. A couple issues, that back brake. I mean, look at that. There's like, I don't know if it needs a bleed, but that's how it should be. Let a little bit of air out of the front fork. No big deal there. Raise the seat up just maybe, I don't know, 1/4 inch. But yeah, other than that, beautiful. This thing is sick. Tires are good, even with the tubes in them. The high pivot. Chain never came off, had no issues. Drivetrain is very quiet. Sorry about the bell. Yeah, this bike is super playful, agile for the size, like I said. That's all the travel I used on the rear shock right there. You can lock this shock out, which is nice. Flip of a switch. That's all the travel I used. So I can definitely let some air out. Yeah, this bike is awesome. I'm stoked with it. I forgot to mention, it has that shuttle pad right there on the frame, so you're not gonna scratch your paint. So that's pretty cool. Pretty nice.